I've gotten several questions about how to find the island for the poster session. I thought that it might be useful to make a quick video. Here I am just standing on some random place in Avination, and I need to find Iowa Sliss because that's where our poster session is. If you look around the viewer, you'll see on the bottom bar a button called Map. If you click on Map, you'll see it's just going to pull up my location right now, but there's this search button right here. And if I put in Iowa Sliss at that point and search, I will find an island, and it's pinpointed it on the map for me, and it gives me an overview of what the island looks like. And if I click now on the teleport button, I will be sent to the island. And I'm going to land at the bottom of a lake, so that's something I'll try to work on. Hit page up to fly, and then use your buttons to navigate, page down to fly down, and you're there. And that's all there is to it. I hope that helps. So we're back on the island now, and I thought it might be useful to have a quick kind of tour so people get a sense of where things are and how things will work. This video is designed both for students who are presenting and for the referees who will be coming, so it's kind of a multitask video, so some of this will be relevant to everybody, some just to some. As you can look around, you can see we've got a series of buildings here. The first one, and where you'll land, is the island library, and we'll go in here and just kind of check out how things look. There is, of course, our trusty bookcases, and as you see, there are these poster boards on the walls here, and students will be uploading images into these posters. And for students who need to do that, you need to let me give you permission by letting me know what your avatar's name is. And you can see that when I open this, I can see contents. Maybe the easiest thing for you to do here would be to just check Edit and then Texture. And when you click on Texture, you should see a number of images, and anything you upload as an image will go into this folder. Give it a name, and when you select it, it'll then show up on the face of the image, and that will be your poster. What we'll do on the day of the session will be each of the students will have a poster, and you will be arrayed down this wall, 5 students, 5 posters. Your judges will be with you here, and we will go down the row. Each of you will have 2 minutes to talk about your poster, give us a quick overview of what you're doing, and then we will, one by one, talk to each individual poster as a group. We'll spend about 10 minutes on each of your posters, asking questions, asking you to talk about more about your work and what you've done and what you figured out. We're going to be using voice to do that. And as you can see, I have this little floating white dot over my head, and the floating white dot is your talk signal. So when I want to talk, I should be able to just click this down on your lower right-hand button. I'm using the Imprudence Viewer. The Second Life Viewer works the same way. The Imprudence Viewer is really probably the best way to do this. If I click on Talk, I'll see who has voice enabled around me. Right now I'm the only one on the island, and so you can see me there as a speaker. If I click and hold the talk button, you can see that green lights emanate from my white dot. And that means that my speaker is active and I am actually talking in the world. This helps you position who's talking to you. So if anyone is speaking, you'll see these green waves coming off. The talk is positional in that the closer you are to someone, the louder the talk is. So you'll be able to hear people sort of more dimly if they're farther away. But if they're right up close to you, you should be able to hear them. Okay? So when I release the button, I no longer see those waves, and so that's how you talk. Hold down that talk button, and it's projecting your voice into the 3D world. Release the talk button, and you're no longer talking in the world. I can also talk directly to a person in private by right-clicking on them, and I don't really have anybody to talk to right now, but if I right-click on and choose the talk button, I can then talk in private to one person, and that might come in handy during the session. So as we go out onto to the rest of the island here, you'll see a number of poster boards around. You'll see 5 buildings. I don't know how many people are actually going to show up for an open session after we get done talking, but you might want to adjourn to a place where you can have a more informal conversation with the presenter, and these breakout rooms will allow you to do that. Again, for students, if you want to put different images into these slides, these are actually presenter boards, and you'll see that if I click on them, I have options of doing various things with what's going on here. I'm not assuming you have video. I have these set to loop. Unloop means that you're just going to see the image that's there. By opening up the image, I can see this is the image that I've got there. It's a welcome image. The Freeview Viewer is a script that runs these images, and so if you drop multiple images into this directory and then choose loop, the images will change every 15 seconds, and you have a kind of an automated PowerPoint that lets you move through slides. And so for students who want to sort of set up a PowerPoint style presentation, that's the way to do it. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything else that you need to know. I hope this is useful. If you have questions or anything that you can't figure out about this, then obviously send me a note. Looking forward to seeing you all Thursday morning, and as you can see, we are scheduled from 9:30 to 12 on December 15th for the poster session. Okay, looking forward to it.